everybody, you're welcome to Let's Talk. I'm your host for today. My name is Julz, and with me is Aunty Kate.
Hello, hello.
So Aunty Kate, let's talk.
Why not?
Today we're going to be talking about self-esteem. And having said that, I like the fact that we started on this neutral ground, Aunty Kate, right? Because self-esteem, there's so many facets to it, you know. But the first thing, like what we discussed earlier, is the fact that I saw you, and right now I can confidently say that I can call you up because your warmth, your personality, kind of like sucked me in and said to me, "This is a safe place," right? And that's basically what this Let's Talk is about. We want to create a safe place. So I'm sure after speaking rather to Aunty Kate, we're going to find out why all of you are, encouraged to writing, sending your comments, questions, anything at all you want to talk about. Just send it in here. This is a safe place. That's what we're trying to create. And I'm glad that our first guest, Aunty Kate, has afforded me the opportunity to just spill and talk about stuff with her. And so we're going there. Self-esteem. Aunty Kate, self-esteem. You hear self-esteem. What comes straight to your mind?
What comes straight to my mind, self-esteem is how you carry yourself, how you regard yourself, how you see yourself. And low self-esteem is when you see yourself as not good enough, not up to the kind of person. When you have it inside you, this feeling of, I'm not fine enough, my face is not straight enough, my legs are not straight enough, my breast is not big enough. Some kind of, these things that brings you down is detrimental to your well-being as a human being. Right. Low self-esteem now, I'm not talking about it, just low self-esteem is detrimental to everything about you. Wow. So that's what I see as low self-esteem. When you feel you're not good enough, you're not up to the kind of person that should, whatever is.
Okay, so that's low self-esteem. And when we're talking about self-esteem generally today, is that I know for a fact that women more than anybody else, suffer from low self-esteem, right? And so what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be talking about the different reasons why, and you quickly highlighted one or two things. So we're going to be talking about the different things. You know what I think? We demystify things when we put it out there and really talk about, say it's the way it is, So whatever it is that we think is, secret, or don't talk about it, we come and we spill it. And then once you spill it, it's out there, you open.
Of course.
You understand?
Of course.
So first thing, I know I've seen pictures of you, and I don't think I've ever seen you in low court, yeah? I know I've seen the videos of you, right? And this is Aunty Kate, so if you want to look out for her, she has her own thing going. We'll probably get to that in a minute or two. But I know that I have not seen you in a low court, and so I'm seeing it today, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she has a low court, and I just have my hair cut too,
so
and I'm thinking, okay, let's go there, you know what I'm saying? And but I see you and you have a low cut, and it didn't affect your carriage. I saw you and I saw your aura, and it was so endearing, it was powerful even, So why do you think, what reasons do you think that women, why do you think women have low esteem?
I love
low
self-esteem. Low self-esteem. For women, first and foremost, to talk about the society. What the society see the woman as.
Right.
How she should present herself. What should look good and what shouldn't look good on her.
Okay.
The society, your parents, how you're brought up, how you're made to feel about a particular thing, a particular aspect, a particular way. You talk about your family, your siblings, your friends, how they make you feel about a particular thing. You talked about my look up now. I was carrying dress before now. Right. And I went to the salon to lock it, and I saw somebody cutting her hair, and I decided to cut my eye. There's something about me. I used to have this low self-esteem we're talking about. I used to have it growing up because I didn't have big boobs. Okay. So it was a problem. I started feeling uncomfortable. It got to a point that if I don't wear foam bra, I can't come out.
There you go.
If I don't wear foam,
I like
if I don't wear foam bra, I can't come out.
Right.
It affected me for a very, very, very long time.
Okay.
Until I met somebody that was telling me, wow, baby, you're looking good. Your body is good. What is all this? Because I feel the norm in the society is to have big boobs.
Right.
If you don't have big boobs, then when I used to have a boyfriend, then if I see him with another girl with big boobs, the anger will be double.
Right.
Because I feel that is the reason.
Right.
Until I learned to appreciate myself. First and foremost, my mother said, what cannot be cured can be endured. Of course.
And you know, I'd see the rest of my roommates had large breasts and and of course cleavages and all of that. And I would dress up and I'll be trying to squeeze my breasts together so that something can show, and of course I wouldn't let them see that, but now in my mind I'm like, oh, come on breast, and that wouldn't work. And so when I had this boyfriend that I had, amazing guy, but for every girl he would go and hug, I would look at the girl, I'll be like, she got big boobs.
Thank you. Potential rival.
I'll look at her, be like, yeah, I don't blame you, you have boobs. So, and then in my mind, I'm going to imagine that hug stayed longer than necessary. Guy, like, guy, just hug and do. But I would imagine that the hug was because you're trying to feel, so I just would imagine a whole lot of things just because I felt, it was because she had big boobs, and so I would recoil, and I probably, would carry a face for a day or two. I'd be like, babe, what's up with you? I'd be like, yeah, that girl that you hugged had big boobs. And he'd be like, seriously? I didn't notice. I'm like, yeah, light to me, boy. Yeah. So I dealt with that for years, till recently, grown up, children and all of that, and married years later, the same guy, still says to me, I love your boobs. I'm like, guy, where are they? He's like, I see them, even if your scales haven't fallen off your eyes to see them. So these things are real issues. So they're real issues, and I just love the way you went right in, and then we just started. We haven't spoken, before, and it's amazing how, you're bringing it out there, and really this is what it's about. So I don't know, we can't speak emphasize this point, but I want you to say again, maybe in another way, and just encourage, girls like me, like us.
Like us, man. As far as I look in the mirror and I like what I see, because I have to like what I see for you to like it.
Right.
If I don't like what I see, the truth is that you might not like it.
Absolutely. Okay, and that brings me to another interesting topic, still on self-esteem, because we're discussing earlier, and we said something about, and I said, no, let's hold it on till here now. You said how if I don't love myself.
Yes, thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much.
Okay.
Whitney, you stay silent. You're learning to love yourself is the greatest love. I attended a wedding. I know the groom, but I never met the bride.
Okay.
When I saw the bride, oh God, I don't want to say anything.
Okay.
I was not asking myself, if you see her carriage, if you see this girl, she's slim, no boobs, no. She was.
Yes.
If you see her husband,
wow,
and the way the man, then I just sat down and I said, come, tell me, what is this?
Wow.
I learned from her.
Wow.
She told me something after the wedding. If you don't love yourself, you say, look at me, people look at me, that I'm ugly, that I'm this. I love me.
Oh my goodness. And
the love I have for me is what my husband has for me. If you don't love yourself,
if
you don't love yourself, the next person out there cannot love you.
Cannot love you.
If as a woman I feel, let me bring the boobs, because that was my sore point.
Right.
I feel because my boobs are small, I'm not lovable. My husband or my boyfriend will not love me, no matter how much he tries to show me. I will never believe
that he really loves you,
because you've not accepted
myself for you yet.
I can't love myself because of that.
Preach to me, girl.
I can't love myself, so I don't expect you to love me.
Right. I haven't accepted me yet.
Yes, I have not accepted me yet, so it has caused a lot of damages in relationships.
Oh dear.
A lot. You see the next person, he would really have feelings for you, but because for one particular reason, oh my God, I have thin legs, no, and I don't love these thin legs. I don't see any. So even if the person is telling you that men,
that's the very thing I know about you.
You will never believe.
Oh dear.
So whether you like it or not, you start sabotaging that relationship.
Yep.
Because you feel he's lying.
Yep.
You now follow that somebody that will be telling you, this your leg is too clean. Because that is what you enjoy, that is what you grew up with.
Wow.
So you start having,
look at that.
you know, he will now put you in that same cocoon that you placed yourself from childhood. Already.
Wow.
So if you have low self-esteem, it can damage a lot of things for you. You will not even grow to your full potentials because that thing will still bring you down.
No, Sister Kate, I don't think you heard what you said. I'm sorry. You said it already puts you in a space.
Yes.
Right? And so because that space you already put yourself in, you cannot take anything else until you meet somebody that doesn't like you or accept you for that thing and runs you down because of that. And you stay there because that's already what your mind is.
Know. That is what the society has made you feel. You are not fine. Your legs are not thin enough. Your legs are not.
So you're actually looking for somebody to say the same thing.
To validate that thing you feel inside of you. So when you meet somebody that wants to bring you out,
you run from
you
them.
run. You feel that person is lying.
Oh my word.
You feel that person is a liar.
Wow.
Do you understand me? I grew up with that. My father would buy bras for my younger one because my father loves buying things. He would buy bras. I say, my daughter, I'll buy things. Yes, I would laugh, but it was getting to me.
Right.
Got to the stage when I was having boyfriends.
Brought up.
Yes, got to the stage when I started having boyfriends and somebody was like, no, I can't date Kate, so she doesn't have breasts. Whether you like it or not,
you feel the same.
It enters.
It feels the same. It does.
So no matter what I wear, it will not fit me. Even if it fits me like that, I will not see that thing as fine.
Wow.
Because already I have that thing in my mind. This is what it should be. It took the special grace of God for me to come out of there. And he said I rock look or bone it. I can rock. As far as I feel good. Because it took me a while
to get out of that space.
I want to cross the road. If I don't wear foam bra, I can't cross the road. I'm not talking about going out now.
I hear you. You don't understand. I hear you loud and clear. You know how it is that you're speaking to my soul.
Why would I want to do that?
Yeah.
I see people every day. You see people along the road. We are not all perfect. Even they said Jesus Christ said he's not perfect. It's only God that is perfect. Nobody is perfect. So why would I want to kill myself
over this perfection
or this supposed perfection? I'll go and pass through a knife.
Perfection.
See, if I want to pass through a knife, I want to pass through that knife because I want to pass through the knife, not because the society or somebody else makes me feel bad that I have to suit what? Are you better than me?
Wow. But then the thing is, I'm not just saying, guys, we're good.
And the truth is that you are more than your boobs. You're not just your boobs. You are you. The essence of you is inside. That's I'm Kate. It has nothing to do with boobs.
Right.
Do you understand? You accept me for being Kate. Forget boobs.
Or your hair.
Oh, my hair is long or is short. No, I'm more than the color of my skin. I'm Kate.
Wow.
So if you have big boobs, rock it. Nobody will kill you. If it's bigger than normal, as far as you did not go and create it. You have something inside you that is bigger than that boobs. And a man that really loves you, the boobs will not be the attraction.
Or distraction.
The distraction. You said something. My own husband, when he proposed to me, said he wanted to marry me. I asked him, want to marry a girl with small boobs? I said, what's your problem with boobs? What's this your problem? Why are you so conscious? Yeah. Because the same problem you used to have. If I see a man I'm dating with a girl with boobs, I don't even fight for the relationship again. I just
let me go. Because I'm like, I'm not already. Carry go.
Carry go.
I like that.
But his was that, what is your problem with boobs and no boobs? Is it boobs that I'm going to sleep with, or is it boobs that is going to be my wife? Is it boobs that is going to tell me what to do and arrange my life as a man? That was when it was even my husband that cured me, because I was cured already, but
finally
cured. Now that the cure I had then was to hell.
Right.
Do you understand?
For yourself, by yourself.
To hell.
Right.
But I wasn't still feeling so good about it. But it's to hell. So when you make to hell, you overdo it. When I asked somebody that said, okay, yes, see, babe, I don't even want it to be bigger than this.
Wow.
This is what I want.
Okay.
And I now understood. Why I understood, I looked at the pictures of all the ex-girlfriends, and none had big boobs.
Wow.
Do you understand?
So that really,
and I really now found out that
yes,
a man can actually love you
with your
little whatever or not. The thing I want to tell young girls is, be comfortable with yourself, like you, like you.
First.
You don't owe anybody any apology about yourself. How you're made, how you're created, how you stand, how you owe no soul apology. Nobody, because those people you feel have boobs, they have their own things that's giving them low self-esteem inside.
Right.
So it's not just about boobs or ass like some men. Wow,
ooh, big bomb, exactly.
Big bomb,
something to hold.
Something to hold. So what? You don't have. You don't put somebody, and men are the reason. See, I don't have a problem with men because they have some of them have their own low self-esteem issues, even worse than ours.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Yeah. Because of all this biceps, six-pack thing and all that.
Right.
They end up putting somebody in that set. I'll give you a personal story.
Okay.
Before I got married, there was a day I wore one dress, and my boyfriend then, now husband, said, you do something about this, your tummy. I would have even gone to do something about it. The next thing he said, because I don't like it. I almost killed him. You don't like it. As who? So if I want to go for exercise, I want to go and remove the fat, I will go because you don't like it.
Wow.
When you saw me, did I wear Gedi? He said no. Haven't you seen this tummy before? He said yes. So what? Why do you want to make me feel uncomfortable? And I told him, come, don't go there with me because I've had this thing before.
Right.
I was so angry, but when I started doing the exercise, he was the one telling me, don't do it to I don't mean it that. Do you understand? Don't try to make me, because when they tell you all these things, whether you like it or not, if no matter how much you try, like I said, I went through a phase of I don't care.
Right.
No matter how much you try not to care,
it gets to you. It does get to you.
You want to use body magic.
Spank.
Use it because you like to use it. Okay. Use it because your dress, maybe the dress you're wearing is not
neat.
Not because one person will like you wearing this. Please no.
So that the day you don't wear it.
So that the day you don't wear it, you be comfortable with yourself. Don't think about the next person. Think about you. What I like, how I like it, what I want to wear, how I want to wear it. And forget the next man out there. Forget the next woman. That's the only thing I will give. I'm not saying I'm not against doing body works, and I'm not against it. What I'm against is the reason you are going for that thing.
And even the pressure.
And the pressure of folks and people around you. Why are you doing it? You're doing it because you want to look good for you, not any other person. Right. Not because you expect a man will like you. Dear Miss World, her husband divorced her when? They still have problems. You would think because she's Miss World, she won't have the same normal problem. We all do have problems. Right. So take yourself the way you are. If you have extra large boobs, my dear, lots of people pass through the night to get that. So why don't you be proud of it? Right. You have small boobs, my dear, enjoy it. You're sexy in whatever way you are. Just look for the kind of dress that you would like. Forget suiting, the one you like. Okay. Because if you're talking suiting now, you'll now be showing some kind of things. But I might wear something that will suit my frame, but I don't like it.
Okay, I see what you mean now. I see the difference in that.
I will carry it.
Whatever you like.
Whatever you like.
Okay.
You are comfortable with. You have a mirror. Your mirror is your guide. Not the next person out there. And people, there's another thing I really want to talk about. All these people attacking people, you are a married woman, why are you wearing this? You are a married woman, stop it, please. Stop it. You are not your husband. Stop it. Don't do it.
Right.
You have not, seriously.
Mind your own.
Mind your face, your market. Mind what you're doing and leave somebody else alone.
Yeah. We
all want to, once in a while, you want to express yourself.
Exactly. But when we have all of us.
But when you have society and everybody trying to pinch you, no, that's what you're supposed to have. This is what you're supposed to do. That is don't bring. My own is don't even bring it close to you. Right. I don't want to hear. As far as my mirror is not deceiving me, if the tummy like, let it come out. I don't care. If I don't have a problem with it, you shouldn't. Okay. That's my motto.
You're the one carrying it. I'm the one
carrying it. If I don't have a problem with it, you shouldn't have a problem with it. You don't have to fashion yourself. Let's even go back to this female genital. If you ask them, the basic reason for it is that they don't want her to be promiscuous. What do you mean by that?
Wow.
but you want the men to be free.
Right.
You want the men to be okay.
You can be free, but I can't be.
My own parents will bring you up that is a girl that will get pregnant. So whatever they see, whatever the boys they do outside, they don't really care. Just the girls. You are watched every 10 seconds. They will tell you sit here. They will tell you behave. Do this. Do this. Those things, whether you like it or not, you will grow with it.
Mutilation.
Sex is going viral. Women are now beginning to understand that they can enjoy sex too. So when your mates are talking about, and you'll be feeling uncomfortable. You'll be feeling, hey,
what are these girls talking about?
Hey God, is it true? Hell. Because that nerve that they are removing, that is where the sexual high, that's where the pleasure and everything will come from. They are cutting it out.
Guys, enough already.
Enough! Trying to mold us to I don't understand.
Yeah. Enough already.
Enough!
Let sex be pleasurable for both of us.
For God's sake, enjoy yourself. Let sex be pleasurable for both. Don't make me feel. There was one somebody I talked about. I know my manager doesn't always like me talking about sex, but the truth is, he said this is a program that we have to.
Yes, let's talk. That's what he says. So if he's talking
they were
about
asking
it,
a question. They were asking a question that they were saying, a man, please, the fact that she sleeps with you doesn't mean she's loose. She likes you, and as I wrote it, she might not even like you. She might just want to sleep with you. They almost killed me. And I said, why should I be ashamed that I had sex with a man, that the man is not ashamed? The man is tying it on his belt like a award.
Yeah.
Then me, I'll be cringing and ashamed. What's the meaning of that?
Yeah.
Can't we just leave? Should I as a woman do something that I should be ashamed of? Then you as a man doing the same thing, you are not ashamed. I don't understand where the shame is coming from.
Right.
So stop trying to put us inside one bag, one box. This is how a decent woman
should be.
No, the decent woman is according to you, because every man out there have their own interpretation of decent woman.
There you go.
Then I will now fashion myself around the way you want me to be decent. And I meet somebody else that doesn't want it that way. I will not build myself again around how that person wants me to be. No, please. That's why I'm saying you, so that you don't end up confusing yourself and confusing your generation. Did I create myself? No.
There you go.
I was not there when I was created.
There you go.
God has a special reason for giving me these small boobs, and damn, I'm gonna rock it. And I found that I was okay.
Yeah.
I was happy, because even with that foam bra, I was not still comfortable.
Absolutely.
With my skin,
absolutely,
with my body.
Absolutely.
So now what I do is I look in the mirror. I look myself, baby, I'm looking good. And I go, as far as I'm okay with me, I really don't need you to be okay with me, because you are not me. I am okay with me. Oh, well, I'm good.
There was something you said in the earlier part, before we started this discussion. You said something so thrilling. You said, if you're not okay with the way I look, get out of my way.
Of course, if you're not, that is it, and I will still say it. If I like, there's this knocked knee. Even if my knocked knee starts from my throat,
and you don't like it,
get out of my way. I did not wear it for you.
Yeah.
I wore it to make myself feel good. I can wear my shorts with my knocked knee, with my boobs, and I really don't care how you feel about it.
Right. I like that. I like to talk about this and unravel the things that inhibit us as women.
Yes.
Is because a lot of us are dying in silence.
Yeah.
Right. There's a lot of issues, first of all, that beset women, and then you now come and add what's
called expectation.
Exactly.
Expectations
of somebody else,
not you.
Not your expectations.
Yeah.
A lot. We do a lot of covering up, Aunty Kate.
Yeah.
So we grow from girlhood to womanhood, still covering up, right? If we can't deal with it from girlhood, we get into womanhood, covering things up. Okay, and so this is not, look, wigs and all of that, by all means, look good for yourself, like whatever works for you. But when you do things to cover up, I'm going to take from what you said about wearing foam bras. We all wore foam bras. Yeah. We all wear for putting socks. I don't know if you did, putting socks and cotton wool and toilet paper. Yes. So when I see my daughters these days, and they're trying to go out and they wear clothes and they look flat chested like I am, and then they're putting foam, and I just laugh. I'm like, okay guys, do you know what? I'm like, why are you doing that? Well, they say girls their age, have breasts already. And you start talking about development and the stages of development. And some grow earlier than others. Some are called early bloomers and some are called late bloomers. And then some don't even grow big breasts. for all of their lives, right? And you said something, and you said it brilliantly. You said rock it. Our young girls need to hear a lot of this, Aunty Kate. I don't know how else we can say this, and how much we can say this. And so this is Let's Talk. Until we come your way again next week, this is Julz, your host, and Aunty Kate, signing out.
Bye.
Thank you.